Have you ever caught your reflection in a mirror, wearing a blouse you were sure was flattering and felt your stomach drop a little? Something was off. It wasn't polished. It wasn't youthful. It just wasn't you. My friend, I need you to hear this clearly. It is almost never you. It is the blouse. And here is something a little controversial I need to say right at the start. Most women over 60 are being sold the wrong blouses on purpose because brands assume that once you hit 60, you stop caring about how you look. I completely disagree. So today, we are correcting 7 blouse mistakes that are quietly aging you, and I am going to show you exactly how to fix every single one of them. Welcome, my beautiful friend, to Timeless Style Living, the channel where we prove week after week that style does not expire. It does not fade at 50, 60, or 80. Here we celebrate fashion that honors the woman you are right now. If this is your first time here, I am so glad you found us. And if you are already part of this community, welcome back. It feels like sitting down with an old friend for coffee. Before we go any further, take 2 seconds and hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss a video. I promise you, what I am about to share is going to change the way you shop forever. Now, let's get into it. Mistake number 1 is choosing blouses that are far too baggy. So many of us fall into this trap because we've been told for decades that loose fabric hides everything we don't want to show: our stomach, our arms, the little changes in our shape. Here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. Baggy does not hide anything. It adds size. It erases your shape completely, and instead of moving beautifully, the fabric just hangs there, like a curtain swallowing your frame. Now, flowy is not the enemy. Flowy is gorgeous. Baggy is the problem. The fix is simple. Look for blouses with gentle darts at the waist, a curved hemline, or soft pleats at the back. Small details that create shape without clinging. Already own something too roomy? Do a half tuck, add a slim, delicate belt, or layer a cropped cardigan over it. Suddenly, it looks intentional, not accidental. Your blouse should frame you, never drown you. Tell me in the comments, have you been guilty of this one? I want to know.
Mistake number 2 sits at the opposite end. Blouses that are too tight or too stiff. I understand the thinking. A closer fit feels slimming, or it reminds you of styles you wore years ago. But when a blouse pulls at the buttons or feels rigid against your skin, it is not flattering you, it is fighting you. And here's my controversial opinion for this one. If your blouse is uncomfortable, it does not matter how expensive it was, it is already out of style. Because true style today is built on ease, not restriction. Look for fabrics with real give. Soft cotton blends, silk, crepe, viscose, or a touch of stretch. Here's a quick test. In the fitting room, lift your arms. If you feel trapped, put it back. Clothes should make you feel free, not fenced in. Mistake number 3 is holding on to outdated collars and necklines. Big, pointed collars from decades ago, or necklines buttoned all the way to the top. These styles do not read as modest, they read as dated, and worse, they can actually shorten your neck and close off your whole face. Instead, try a soft V-neck, which elongates the neck and lifts the whole look instantly. A scoop neck softens things beautifully too, and if you love a collar, a mandarin collar feels fresh and sophisticated. An open neckline also gives you room to accessorize. A strand of pearls, a delicate necklace, a silk scarf. All of it works better here. If you are still wearing that same buttoned-up blouse from years ago, this is your sign to let it go. Mistake number 4 is choosing prints that are simply too loud. Oversized florals, bold, clashing patterns, busy, multicolor designs. They might feel fun on the hanger, but on the body, they can completely take over and, unfortunately, age you rather than energize you. Here's the truth. When a print overwhelms the eye, people stop looking at your face and start looking at the fabric. That's not the goal. Choose smaller scale, softer prints instead. Delicate polka dots, subtle stripes, muted florals. If you truly love a bold print, pair it with solid, neutral bottoms so the print stays the star without hijacking the whole outfit. And pay attention to color. Jewel tones like sapphire, emerald, and ruby tend to brighten the skin beautifully. Your blouse should complement you, never compete with you. Quick pause here because mistake number 5 is one that almost nobody talks about, and it might be the biggest one on this entire list, so stay with me because this next one changes everything about how your legs and your whole silhouette appear in photos. Mistake number 5 is wearing blouses that are simply too long. Here's a styling truth that surprises most women. A blouse that runs too long can make your legs look shorter and throw off your entire proportion. So many women over 60 reach for tunic-length tops, thinking they are slimming, but in reality, they drag the eye downward and hide your natural shape instead of celebrating it. The true flattering length almost always hits right at the hip bone or just below it. If you love tunic-style tops, pair them with slim, tailored trousers to bring the balance back. Or try the French tuck, a small front tuck that creates the illusion of a waistline instantly. A slim belt works wonders here too. Clothes should highlight your natural lines, not bury them. Mistake number 6 is ignoring sleeve style completely. Sleeves seem small, but they change everything. Sleeves that cling tightly to the upper arm draw attention exactly where you don't want it, while oversized, puffy sleeves can make a blouse look costume-like instead of chic. Even the length matters. A sleeve that ends at the widest part of your arm makes it look larger, while one that ends just below the elbow creates a beautifully graceful line. 3/4 sleeves are almost universally flattering. They slim the arm and show a little wrist, which always reads elegant. Flutter sleeves add movement without bulk. And if your sleeves run too long, simply roll them neatly below the elbow for an effortless, polished finish. And finally, mistake number 7, ignoring fabric quality entirely. Even a gorgeous cut falls flat in the wrong fabric. Shiny, synthetic materials cling in all the wrong places, wrinkle instantly, and honestly, look cheap no matter the price tag. Fabric is everything. A high-quality fabric drapes with you, moves with you, and instantly elevates the entire outfit. Look for cotton blends, linen, silk, crepe, or lightweight wool, fabrics that skim rather than cling. Here's my golden rule. If it feels good against your skin, it will almost always look good on your body. So, my beautiful friend, those are 7 blouse mistakes quietly working against so many women over 60, and every single one of them has a simple fix. Style was never about hiding. It was never about chasing every trend. It is about choosing pieces that honor your body exactly as it is today. You have earned the right to get dressed and feel absolutely radiant every time you walk out that door. If this video helped you see your closet differently, give it a like. And if you have not already, subscribe to Timeless Style Living, because we are building a community of women who know, without question, that style has no expiration date. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 7 mistakes have you been guilty of? And which fix are you trying first? Tell me in the comments below. Your story might be exactly what another woman watching needs to hear today. Until next time, remember this: you are not too old, and it is never, ever too late to look absolutely stunning. This is Timeless Style Living, and you deserve nothing less.